Daniel Wagner, let me begin with the thought process of what is Kamala Harris? How is she different that she has a better chance than a Hillary Clinton who had already spent 8 years living in the White House, was firmly entrenched into politics, but lost to Trump?
So this is a bifurcated election. On one hand, you have some voters who are voting for someone, Trump or Harris. On the other hand, you have a lot of voters who are voting against the other candidate. They aren't for someone in particular, but they know what they're against. And this has become very common in American presidential cycles, which is, I'm not voting for someone, I'm voting against someone. Harris has not had much time to define who and what she really is. And she's muddled her messaging in the sense that when she's been asked how she would be different from Biden, on one hand, she says she wouldn't be much different at all. And on the other hand, she's trying to define herself. She hasn't had much time to do that. And I would say she hasn't done it very effectively. But one of the things that mystifies me is how any voters in America could imagine that they are, quote, undecided at this point in time. I mean, they've had 9 years to get acquainted with Donald Trump, and they've had 4 years to understand what the Biden administration has been about. So I just don't understand how anybody could be undecided at this point. One of the wild cards here is the independent voter. And bear in mind that 45% of all voters in America are independent. They aren't Democratic or Republican. So we don't know. This is one of those unknown unknowns. We don't know how they're going to vote. Just like we don't know what the composition of those mail-in ballots have been. 80 million people have voted by mail-in ballot. In my state of Oregon, it's compulsory. That's the only way we vote. But we don't know. Was that women, men? Was it young people? Was it people on the extremes of either party? We simply don't know. And that's part of the reason why it's so difficult to make prognostications about the outcome of this election.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.